Okay, first and foremost, I want to give all honors and praises and glory belongs to my Lord and Savior, whose name is Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Wahavaka Kodash. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahawashi, who he reverence and honors to the elder apostles of great millstone that teaches truth, what, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the few, the very few brothers and sisters that are listening and that are also learning across the globe. It's going to be a quickie, and that's spiritual anyway, because it's going to be very fitting to this topic. Give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Okay? Because we know you're not just going to be saved off works, because the scriptures tells you there's an actual chapter about the vineyard workers, but that's another video. Another brother can do another lesson on that. But this is you're not going to be saved just by the mere works. It's not that. But if a man or woman, whoever really believes, there's going to be some type of action that comes with that belief. So I want to go to 2 Peter 1 and 10. This is 2 Peter 1. I'm going to go straight to, I'm on the right one, 2 Peter 1 and 10. And it says, wherever the rather brethren, give, you know what? Yeah, give diligence to make that calling and election sure. Because the scriptures tell you in what? Matthew 24, chapter Matthew 24, many are called, but few are chosen. So, is there signs that of someone's of the hopeful elect? Yes, there's signs. The spirit they're going to have towards Yahawashi. Not so much the spirit they have, not just so much towards their brother. Because another thing, yeah, you've got to be diligent in being brotherly, but what is brotherly love? What is brotherly love? Feeding your brother with these words. When men think about brotherly love, they always think about money. No, the highest form of love is what? A man that layeth down his life for his brother. And how do you do that? By being out on the highways and byways. By putting yourself out there. So if that's the highest form of love, and it mentions that in John, why aren't men doing this? If brothers really say they love each other, as the scriptures says we ought to, why are men being lukewarm? Because when you go into that lukewarm, it's tepid, a tepid spirit. And when you go into that word slothful, it says deceitful, treacherous. So there's many more men that are actually treacherous. And election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. So this is assurance in the spirit. Peter was saying, if you do these things, you shall never fall. Why? Because you have a pattern of good works. And when I hear videos like this, it gets me excited. Especially when the elder apostles do videos on being diligent. That gets me excited. Because I know what's supposed to be in that spirit. Okay? And bear me just a minute. When you look at this title, it says to confirm your calling and election. So, that's what you're doing. You're confirming. And that word confirm means to corroborate, substantiate, authenticate, validate. Just like with anything these days, they want you to, what's the word? They want you, just to know if it's you, they want you to confirm who you are. Well, it's the same with this truth. It's the same thing. You're confirming. Lord willing, look, this is a good sign that a man's of the hopeful elect. It's not so much the work, it's your mind towards Yahawashi. And your mind, see, this is what you're going to understand. Your mind towards Yahawashi is shown through your works. Okay? Establish, support with truth, accuracy, genuineness of something. So you want to confirm your what? Your genuineness. You want to confirm your faith. How do you confirm your faith? By giving diligence. And that's it. See, why men make this so difficult? This is how your faith is what confirmed. Okay? And if you do these things, you shall never what? Fall. Alright? So now I quickly want to go into that word diligence. So I'm going with the volume. Okay, the word diligence is spodazo. Spodazo. Okay, it's spodazo in the Greek. And it says to endeavour, to give diligence, to be forward, to labour, to study, to hasten, to make haste, to exert oneself. So that's what Yahawashi requires, that one exerts himself into the ministry, into the truth, in this work, to use speed, to make efforts, to be earnest. So this takes an effort. It's not just no slap and dash. Excuse me. It's not just what do you call it, a slap and dash job? No, this is everything. This is salvation. Okay, and nobody can make you care as much as you care. Nobody else can do that.
Strong's G 4704. Spudazzo.
Spudazzo, that's it.
Spudazzo.
Spudazzo. That's the pronunciation. Spudazzo. Translation is Spudazzo. Okay. Lucky I said it wrong. One thing, baby, just a minute. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 9 and 10. These are some of my favorite scriptures. Ecclesiastes 9 and 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with all thy might. Whether you're working for Esau, more so when you're working for Yahawashi. For there is no works, no device. Device goes into imaginations in the Hebrew, mashallah. No knowledge, no wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest. Okay? So knowing that, what do you want to do? Because tomorrow ain't promised. Your next hour is not promised. That's the mind. See, that's the mind of haste. That's the mind of haste. Tomorrow ain't promised. The next hour ain't promised. The next 30 minutes ain't promised. So we're moving in haste. Okay, we're going to finish up on this. And this is spiritual as well. Because even in this lesson, I'm moving with haste. Okay, I've got a very busy schedule. Wait me just a minute. We're going to shut up on this. Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. Sirah. For some reason, a lot of Inuits, they have a problem with these scriptures. So if you have a problem with these scriptures, then obviously something's wrong with you, innit? Something's wrong with you. This is Sirach 43 and 30. When you glorify the Lord, that's what we're here to do, just to glorify Yahweh, Yahawashi. Exalt him as much as you can. So we're supposed to exalt him continually, for even as you will not far yet exceed. So we can never go far enough. Even yet will far, for even yet will he far exceed. And when you exalt him, put forth all your strength. You're putting forth all your strength. Yeah, you're going to be knackered. And be not weary, worn out, for you can never go far enough. So we can never do enough. We can never do enough. And remember what the scripture says in Luke 7 and 17 or 18? After you've done these things, still say, I don't care how much videos you've done a week. You can do 20 a week. Still say, no, it's not good enough. That's the mindset I have. It's not good enough. I want to do better. I want to do more. You know, that's the mindset the hopeful elect are going to have. So with this lesson, I hope this is edifying, and until the next time, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.